So off we go then. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Terrific effort! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Picked out brilliantly. That's really well cleared. Cafu. Great vision. And this is Messi. He is through here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The defender is not giving up on this. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played over towards the opposite flank. Thuram. And it's Gullit. Now Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luis Suarez. And here's Gullit. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Besiktas really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been real chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out to the left flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. Quality ball. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Gullit. Leicester producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Galatasaray with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. 30 minutes gone. And now they can spring out of defence. De Ligt. Vieira. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. And it's Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieira. Messi running with intent. That's put paid to the danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Pull it. And he's in on goal.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Nedved going about things with real menace. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gullit. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And a
at this
fantastic
stage.
first half from our boys.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Galatasaray are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Alo.
Alo.
Ne yapıyorsun Cengiz abi?
İyi, sen ne yapıyorsun?
İyi.
Telefon geldi.
Ha. Ben internetin gitti zannettim ya.
Yok,
Dondu
telefondaydım
falan.
ya.
Away we go again.
Baştan başlayalım istiyorsan.
He?
Baştan başlayalım istiyorsan.
He's had it taken off him.
Bir dakika ya. Bu oyun durduğunda konuşalım. Oyna sen, normal oyna. Top taca çıktığında, avda çıktığında start'a basacağım ben.
Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot. And a neat finish. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up.
Aa, benim sürem de kalmadı değil mi? Ananı sikeyim ya.
Ne oldu ki?
Deadly efficiency.
Ya bu sesi çok açık da. Sesi kapatacaktım. Neyse, şu maç bitene kadar ben seni anlamam.
A shift in momentum perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Donmaya başladı. Sende de dondu mu?
Donuyor.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance. Davids. It's Gullit.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Here's a chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Luis Suarez gets a good foot in there. Well, Jim, it is
Bu
abundantly
üç
clear
tane
that the
içecek
tone of
boş
this game
kaldı.
has
Diğerleri
changed
hepsi
markedly
boş.
within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Besiktas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Şimdi sıyırların üstünden gideceğim. Ama bunları hiç bilmiyorum
pass has
hem de.
been well
Hiç
intercepted.
çalışmadık biz.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an
Çok
apologetic.
dönüyor ya.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This is Owen. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get on the end of this? Hoeneß was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking
Baba,
and boldness
arabayı
now. Are we going to see any
çekecekler mi?
activity from the bench?
Yok aşkım ben yerini.
And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And this is Hullet. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Besiktas really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Nedved. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. Looks a... It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Tries to pass it through. Has a look up and delivers.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Owen! Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Scores are level after 90 minutes. There will
No
now be
winner
30
so far,
minutes of
but
extra
somebody
time.
has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
substitution for Galatasaray. Number 4, Owen. Number 14, Nedved.
Lena bak 1, 2, 3 bundan var. 3 de öbüründen var. Yani durdun. Ben şeyi açtım ondan sonra geldin ya.
Number 21,
Buraya 2 yazayım da. 2.
number 18,
Vieira pulls off an
Burada
exemplary
1.
piece of defending.
Suarez.
Lena bak orada renkler var. Görüyor musun?
Evet.
Lovely pass.
O renklerde kaç tane varsa onları yazacaksın.
Kaç?
Vieira.
Annem ben sen. Efendim abla.
Rummenigge
Tamam.
aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernus! Oh, he's having a go! Another one of football's and how moments. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. And it's Davids. Messi. Good read, needed to be. And this is Luis Suarez. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are
Neither side
celebrating
able to
their
conjure up
birthdays
a
today.
telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was alert to it. And it's Kaka. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Salah. Oh, now here's an interest. And the finish! Now, what about a counter-attack? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mohamed Salah. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram wins the duel this time. Hullet. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now this could be a chance. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Ben bastım Cengiz abi. Taktiği buradan ayarladım, bir daha uğraşmayayım diye.
Hı? Duyulmuyor ya, şu müzik bitsin.
Abi nasıl müzik ya? Ayarlasan sen onları. Niye ayarlamıyorsun? Müziği falan kısmıyorsun.
Anlatacağım duydum dediğini.
Was perhaps not traditionally the fiercest of Istanbul's derbies, Besiktas versus Galatasaray has often been hugely significant, and it has featured many a stellar talent over the years. It's a truly grand occasion, and it's about to get started. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is, of course, a massive game and indeed a very special experience for all who can be here.
Listen, Peter, games involving either of these
Alo.
sides are always a spectacle.
Alo.
It's astonishing
Heh.
sometimes the lengths the fans
Ya dün bir
will
maç
go to
yapayım dedim
to
tam
win.
gece.
Atmospheres like this, it's a sign of fierce loyalty to the team,
Girdim.
to the extent
O arada
that they
işte
see it.
sesi müziği açmıştım.
Make point at a clear
Hoca bu ne ya?
shape of Galatasaray, but with the recent emergence of Besiktas, it's not as easy to predict as it used to be.
Ayıptır lan.
That's rather hopeful.
Vallahi.
Amına koydum.
Vicious, but just off.
O ara açtıydım. Zaten ulan bir heves ettim, klasman oynayayım dedim. İlk daha karşıma çıkan adam. Bir 0 öne geçtim. Sonra 1-1 yaptı.
Sonra hani Kodidiko yaptı.
Sonra bir başladı şey yapmaya. Sen getir adını. Arkada pas yapmaya. 1-1 oynuyor adam. Üstüne gidiyorum, onu yapıyorum, bunu yapıyorum hiç.
So Jim, who would you identify? Gets his head on it.
Abi
Atayım da ondan sonra
tutuyorum lan
konuşayım
onu.
da.
Tutuyorum ya. Basmıyorum o adamla ya.
Abi 1-1 yaptı. Adam deli gibi arkada kaleciye veriyor, şudur budur. Gittim kaydım adama. Kırmızı kart gördüm.
Satisfyingly simple.
Sonra da bıraktım oyunu zaten.
Piece of beauty to
Hani şeyi durdurdum oyunu zaman geçsin diye.
The defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira with the slide tackle there. And it's Davids. Messi.
Yani Kodidiko.
To pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. De Ligt does really well there. He is strong. We expected better, and so did he. Pepe. Lovely pass. Can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous.
Niye böyle davranıyorsun ya kendine?
This looks promising.
Abi niye seçmiyor? Niye adamım yanmıyor ya? Baksana ya. Salak saçma adamlar yanıyor
I
ya.
wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi.
Bomba mı atacaksın sen?
Messi will not want to lose out here.
Abi oraya atmadım ki. Vallahi oraya atmadım.
Defending of the desperate
İleri attım ben normalde.
Galatasaray.
Bak yine o tarafa gidiyor bak.
And can go again.
Abi çok enteresan
Can he
ya.
get it through? And another try.
Allah cezanı vermesin ya.
Pressing high and with purpose. Davids. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Maldini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Galatasaray couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He won't be happy with that one. Messi
Oy.
ended up in no man's land. And reclaimed it in a trice. 30 minutes gone. Pull it. Oh, that is Jonas! Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that has left him in a heap. Pull it.
Şu kamera ayarını yapayım ben ya. Benim kamera galiba çok yakın ya.
Jonas driving. Jonas! Has another
Yok
goal!
ya. Uzaklaştım ya. Alacağım şimdi kıracağım kolu ya.
And there we have it. The two-goal cushion.
Şurada saçma bir şekilde gol yiyor. Bak ya.
Accepted with the
Vuruyorum ya. Bak.
Vurmuş zaten de önüne geçmişim. Ama kareye basmamışsın. Ayağına abanmamış ki o. Ayağını böyle çok geriye çeker vurur.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time.
And he's let fly. Thuram.
Ay stadyum özel yaptım. Bir şey yaptım. Bok gibi oldu lan.
It's Thuram.
Şu anda başım dönüyor şeyde kamerada. Daha değişik oldu.
Defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Durdurayım mı?
Ay ay oyna şey. Bir oynayayım bakayım nasıl olacak. Da çok tuhaf.
Davids.
Sanki şey kamera oynuyor. Pozisyon şey olunca.
Del Piero.
Bak ya abi ileri ileri.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Del Piero really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Cafu. What a buccaneering run he's making.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an
Geldim
early
kanki.
goal. But they can't
Gördüm.
afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Davids. And the shots! Probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still.
Sen kuş bakışı mı oynuyorsun?
On his part.
Ha, kuşbaşı.
Kuş bakışı.
Kuşbaşı.
Öyle mi oynuyorsun?
Ha, kuş bakışı.
Kuş bakışı da... Dur bakayım, bir de onu deneyeyim bakayım. Bas bakalım. Bu da çok uzak Cengiz abi, sen nasıl görüyorsun? Önünü görmüyorsun sen.
He has found the way through. Nedved.
Ha Cengiz abi.
But nothing given.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Could be danger here.
Lan yan. Yanmıyor.
And the shot! And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yeah.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that has put paid to that. Previs does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Delightful ball. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Real chance! It's fallen loose again.
Hop nerede lan? Ben bunu hiç görmüyorum lan kamerada. Topu görmedim ben burada hiç.
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nesta. And it's Del Piero. Looking to play him in.
İstek almıyorum.
Davids. Nedved. Cafu. And here's Messi. Messi goes for goal. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Ben bunu değiştireceğim Cengiz abi, olmadı.
Değişti, normal eskisine de alışamadım.
Yok. Bu çok tuhaf. Topu görmüyorum aslında. Sen bunda bomboş şutu iyi atıyorsun mu? Kamera açısını kaleyi göremiyorsun ki, açıyı. Ne oldu lan, dondu? Yayın yapıyoruz, o yüzden mi ya? Alo. Düştü. Ne oldu?
İnternet gitti geldi herhalde.
Kazandınız dedi bana.
Kazanmışsındır, yalan söylemez makine.
Dedim öyle.
Ben bu akşam çiçeğe gidiyorum ya.
Git gel.
Geldim ben.
Well, Istanbul is definitely a city that knows how to do derbies. The atmosphere is intense, boisterous, laden with a healthy dose of bravado. This, after all, is one of Turkey's headline games, Besiktas versus Galatasaray. A genuine red letter day in the Turkish game.
Ay şeyi değiştirmedim. Neyse.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it.
Değiştir.
Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Eyvallah.
One of the box office fixtures in Turkish football. Indeed,
Kamera
amongst its most
özel.
traditional. So many good things about Turkish football.
Yok, bu
are on
neydi?
show here today. Listen,
Dinamik
Peter,
geniş
games
özel.
involving
Aynen.
either of these sides are always a spectacle. It's astonishing sometimes the lengths the fans will go to in creating atmospheres like this. It's a sign of fierce loyalty to the club to the extent we rarely see anywhere else. History may point at a clear
Stadyum
favorite
özel de
in the shape of
güzelmiş.
Galatasaray.
Hayır abi, dinamik geniş
Ha.
özel. Deneme.
It's not as easy
İyi
to
tamam.
predict
Diye
as
dinamik
it
geniş
used to be.
özel de oynasan yaşayırız.
Things already
Stadyum
rolling.
güzel değil.
This
Okey, top
easily
atıyorum
the
sana.
most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Tries to play it through. Pepe deals with that comfortably. Now it's Del Piero. Aims beyond the defence.
Nasıl çıkmıyor yandan ya?
Oh, that's sweet almost. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Del Piero. Here's a chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And he's there to make the challenge. Davids. Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Benatia, always a very imposing presence at the back. Vieira. Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Davids.
Besiktas definitely have the look of a team that, like...
Can he finish? And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's really well cleared. Pull it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a shade optimistic. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played right into his path.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Searching pass he's played there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vieira. And it's Gullit. Now Hoeneß. Hoeneß! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oynamıyor lan.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Oynuyor. Oynamaya çalışıyor. Ayağından top alamıyorum ki.
O da işte bir yetenek yani.
Ya
Ne diyecekti daha çok merak ettim.
Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half.
abi adam yakamıyorum, enteresan ya. Lan benim ayarlarım acaba bozuk ya.
So right back into the action.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
It's Luis Suarez!
Direğe çarptı abi.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pull it. Vieira. Del Piero. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hayvanları inceleyelim, yaşam alanlarına
Herneth.
uygun hayvanları eşleştirelim.
Herneth has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the finish! He lifts the roof!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Davids.
Abi nasıl almıyor bu topu ya? Senin döneceğin yeri bile tahmin ediyorum ben ya. Müdahale etmiyor ya. Yanında devamlı kareye mi basmam lazım anasını satayım?
Well, this game is
Çok.
offering less possession. They'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Davids does really well to win the ball there. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pull it. And it's Davids. Can he get on the end of
Lan
this?
oraya değil lan.
Oh, well played. Pepe. Pull it. And it's Messi. And that interception. Del Piero!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he has been fouled there. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Good take, and is he in? And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Besiktas certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's cut it out. Decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, sweet feet. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Del Piero. Not yet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's Vieira. Pull it. Can he get it through? What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Cafu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Over to the right flank. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Maldini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Could move up a gear here. Benatia. Suarez makes a dash for it.
2 added minutes
Great
have
vision.
been indicated.
Nedved. And here's Suarez. Gullit at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. And that's that.
Yeter Cengiz abi. Seni eğlendiremeyeceğim.
Bunun için mi çağırdın beni ya? Bir el daha oynadı, bizimkiler gelecek nasıl? Maç kaçta bitiyor Fener maçı?
Bitmiş olması lazım herhalde.
Kop yapalım dedim de. Çıkıyor mu?
Yo dururum. Bir dakika. Maç bitmiş Cengiz abi.
Evet, az kaldı.
Dur, Atilla abi gelecekti. Atilla abi geldi.
Tam açtım davet attınız.
Ha, yok
He.
daveti önceden attık da sen açar açmaz geldi.
Ha, doğrudur. Evet, dördüncü kim?
Şu an Yıldırım var. Sonra Aykut'la Turgay da gelir. Ya da Aykut gelir.
Mırmır nerede?
Ha, Mırmır'a davet atalım ya, doğru diyorsun.
Mırmır yazmış gelen mi dördüncü yoksa gel.
Gel işte.
Maç kaç bitti Atilla abi?
1-0. Ama bence skor az yani.
Ne demek yani?
Canım sıkır
Adamlar çok kapandı.
Çok kapandılar. Orada da hani bir tesadüf gol atsalar uzayacak. Anladın mı? O anlamda riskli yani bence skor. Ha,
İyi oynadı.
Fener orada da yener. Bence. Ama söyle adını, riskli yani skor. Şut atmıyorlar. Çok pas yaptılar. Evet tamam, topun sende olması güzel de arada şut at ya. Bu oyuna 25-30 sene şut atması lazımdı ya.
Ha.
Yani Paraguay
Yani-
milli maçı gibi oldu düşün. Türkiye kaç tane attı? 35 şut attı. Hatırlıyor
65.
musun?
Ha.
35 şut attı. Bu Fenerbahçe o kadar top çevirdi, 14 tane şut attı.
35'ten fazla değil mi abi ya?
14'tü. 80. dakikada 14 şutu vardı. Son ne oldu bilmiyorum.
35'ten fazla değil miydi diyorum.
Şu Türkiye'nin mi? Yok, 30-35'ti.
Mırmır. Kursana. Duyuyor musun Mırmır?
Alo,
Eyvah.
alo.
Oyun kur Mırmır.
Şut atalım.
Ben
15 şut atmış adam. 15.
ne diyeceğim biliyor musun? Aslında böyle